Hey, I am the New World Order. Greetings. Alright, I want to talk about global warming and other fairy tales. And I'm going to start with a little bit of some in-your-face truth, maybe. Okay? Can you handle the truth? You gave up on God, and so God gave up on you. You have conned others, and you have been conned yourself. For although you knew God, you did not glorify Him as God, nor were you thankful, but you became futile in your thoughts, and your foolish heart was darkened, and professing to become wise, you became a fool, because you changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image made like a corruptible man, or a bird, or a four-footed animal, or creeping things, or some global force, some earthly force. Therefore God gave you up to uncleanness in the lust of your heart, to dishonor your body, who exchanged the truth of God for a lie. And so, since you did not see fit to acknowledge God, or approve of Him, or consider God worth knowing, God gave you over to a depraved mind to do those things which are loathsome. For understand this, that in these last days we will see perilous times of great stress and trouble, hard to deal with and hard to bear. For people will be lovers of themselves and utterly self-centered, lovers of money and aroused by an inordinate greedy desire for wealth, proud and arrogant, contemptuous boasters. They will be abusive, scoffing, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, blasphemous, and profane. They will be without natural human affection, callous and inhuman, unnatural, relentless, admitting of no truce or appeasement. They will be slanderers, false accusers, troublemakers, intemperate, loose in morals and conduct, uncontrolled and fierce, haters of the good. They will be treacherous betrayers, rash, and inflated with self-conceit. They will be lovers of sensual pleasures and vain amusements, more than and rather than lovers of God, always learning, and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Now just as Jannes and Jambres were hostile to and resisted Moses, so these are also hostile to and oppose the truth. They have depraved and distorted minds, and are reprobate and counterfeit, and to be rejected. For evil men and impostors will grow worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived themselves. For the coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with the work of Satan, displayed in all kinds of counterfeit miracles, signs, and wonders, and in every sort of evil that deceives those who are perishing. For they perish because they refuse to love the truth, and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a working of error, a powerful delusion, a misleading influence, so that they will believe the lie and believe what is false, in order that they all may be judged and condemned who did not believe in the truth, but instead took pleasure in unrighteousness and delighted in wickedness. So you see, you can go too far. How far is too far? Well, that depends. Can you still hear my voice? Do you still want to know the truth? If so, then there's still hope for you. And he said, go and tell this people, hear and hear continually, but understand nothing. Keep on listening, but never perceive. And see constantly, but never apprehend with your mind what it is you are seeing. Make the heart of this people insensitive. Make their ears dull and their eyes dim. Otherwise, they might see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and they might return and repent and be healed. And then I said, well, how long? And he answered, until the cities are devastated and without inhabitant, and the houses are without people, and the land is utterly desolate, and the Lord has removed men far away, and the forsaken places are many in the midst of the land. Well, how long? How long have we got? How much time is left before this comes to pass? The land will soon be desolate. Do you know what desolation is? Desolation is devastation, destruction, annihilation, obliteration, decimation, extermination. So, welcome to the New World Order. Yes, you can go too far. You can reject the truth if you like. You can believe a lie. It's your choice. You have free will. No one has the ability to force you to believe anything that you don't want to believe. That's part of being a human being. You have your own free will. But many people, they prefer to listen to the lie rather than to listen to the truth. So therefore they follow after all kinds of things like global warming. They need to have a cause in their life. They got to have something to do with themselves. They got to pretend like their life has purpose and their life has meaning. So they follow the crowd, and maybe there's a pretty girl that believes in global warming, so they believe in global warming, and they protest all these evil things that are going on that men are doing to destroy the world. And in the meantime, the New World Order keeps plodding along, and they keep trying to figure out new ways to steal your money and to distract you while they do it, so that you don't realize they have their hand in your pocket. Because after all, it's all about money. Once you understand that, then you understand how the world system that we live under works today. When you understand that it's all about money, then you understand that global warming is just another thing created and invented and backed by all the elite education system, and all their whole machinery is just churning out new propaganda in order to get people riled up about something that means nothing, in order to eventually get you used to the idea that you're just a peon and you don't need anything to live but a little bread and a little water, and you can live in a little shack, and you can have a pair of sandals. We don't want you riding in a car, and they can just turn you back into a serf. You can grow a little garden in your backyard where you can grow enough food to live off of, and that's all you need. And in the meantime, you will be paying a tax to the New World Order, to the UN, to the Illuminati, to the Bilderbergers, to the Zionists, to the international bankers, to all the other global elite. You will be paying a tax. So in order to pump gas, in order to eat fatty foods, in order to breathe, really, you have to pay these taxes, because you're not even every time you breathe, you're breathing carbon dioxide into the air, and you're polluting the earth. And don't eat beans, because if you eat beans, that may hasten the destruction of the world even